and welcome to the Nexus for the Batmobile 66 in my extremely tight fitting t-shirt that I got for free. Yeah. Shouldn't really complain, it's a free t-shirt, but it is yeah, it's kind of, it doesn't even pull, it's so snug. Look.
Yeah, don't move too much.
Yeah, I think I'd rip it. So in this video we're doing issues
30, 31 and 32.
Yep, and like I said in the last video, you don't need the car for this one. All the bits are contained into the back axle. Effectively, that's what we're starting to make now. The back axle doesn't go on the car yet, so that's why we don't need the chassis at the minute.
Yeah.
We are going to be doing issue 31 first. No, 30, 31, 30, 31, 32.
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah?
Yeah.
So we've got 30 here. Kirsty's going to shout out the things again. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, so let's open this up and get going. Okay, so we've got the start of the back axle. We need to put that aside because we're not using that. We've got this counter case. Now this is plastic, so this is die cast. These parts here are all plastic, just so you know. I always like to point it out because like some people say, is that die cast, is that plastic? So I always tell everyone. And we've got some AP screws as well. So what's the first thing we've got to do, Kirst?
First we have to put this bit into here.
Yep.
And use AP screws to hold it in place.
Okay, so that will go in like that, I suppose. And then we'll have to somehow put the screws in like that, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep, okay. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. What that is, that little bit spider, is it called?
It's a spider joint.
It's a spider joint.
And a slip yoke.
Right. Okay, so that's what we're going to do now.
I don't know.
Okay, so I've done that. What do I have to do now, Kirst?
You have to put it into there.
Into here?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's it.
And that's it for that issue.
Right, okay. So yeah. So as you can see, there's a reason why we split all this. Why we're bunching them all together like this. Because there isn't much to do in each issue.
That's it for that one.
I've tried the best I can with this. You don't want to tighten this too much just before we do the next one, because of this being plastic. Because I think this here could split, and yeah, you don't want to sort of split it too much, if you know what I mean, or split it at all really. So what we're doing now, 31.
Issue 31.
Okay, 31. Here we go.
Is assembling the rear axle.
Oh, we're assembling it now.
Yeah, don't get too excited.
Well, hang on, I thought I was. Hang on. Right, so what we're doing now. So we've got these two bits here. We've got the back casing.
Yeah, right. What we have to do, we have to get this part.
Yes.
And we have to get that part.
Put it like that, because that's what it looks like. Yeah, AM screws. So 2 AM screws. So I'm going to do that. Okay, so that's done that there. And yeah, that top bit, by the way, plastic. I just want to point that out. And these two bits are as well. Where's this bit's going?
Next, we have to take this part and it goes on the back.
How?
I can't work it out. Maybe you can.
Okay.
It uses AP screws.
Okay, so I'll do 2 AP screws in there.
Yeah.
So okay, so we've stuck this on, and this is the right way it goes on. So it will go on the other way as well. So you need to make sure that these parts are down here, and the block end, so this block section. So as you can see, one side is flat, and one side is blocky. You want the block end facing the left-hand side bit facing down, and the flat end facing the right side down part. It will go the other way as well, so you have to be a bit careful when you do it, but that's the correct way. Next we have to take that part. Yep.
And you push it
which way? That way, that way, that way. that way.
So that the little...
Yeah, like that. So, that little bit's facing that way. That's it.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it for that issue.
Lovely. Thank you very much. So
on to
issue 32.
32.
Yeah, and this one has got a bit more in this one. We're doing a little bit more.
There's your parts.
Lovely. Looks like we have a leaf spring. Because the old cars had leaf spring suspension.
Rear leaf spring.
Yeah.
That's the bit you need to do first.
Okay. Oh, and we've got a tool. I've had that in another build. I can't remember where I had that. Let us know in the comments if you remember getting this tool. It's for the nuts, these little nuts. I can remember getting it in another build. Anyway, what we do first?
What we do, we need to turn that way.
Yep. No, upside down.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the leaf spring goes on that side.
Okay.
I'm not sure if there's a particular way.
No, that's
like
exactly no.
Okay.
No, the longer section. So there's a shorter section and the longer section. The shorter section goes towards that bit.
Yeah, and then this part.
This part.
Yeah, goes on the centre of it.
Like that.
Like that, yeah.
Like that. So that bit's facing that way.
And that needs to be put on. You need to put a screw in the middle hole.
Yep.
Using an EM screw.
Okay, so I'm going to do that. Okay, so we've done that. So just to reiterate, leaf spring goes on. The shorter end goes this end. As you can see, the longer end, the opposite side. Well, then we put this plate down, making sure this little nodule is facing this end. So it's all sitting like that. So that's exactly how it should be sat. Next cast.
Next, we have to get the U-bolts.
Yeah, these.
Yeah, and they have to slide on like that.
Like this.
Through the holes that are left.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, both sides.
Both sides. Okay, let's do one at a time first.
Yeah.
So they may need to be bent because they aren't.
Might need adjusting slightly.
Yeah. And then what are we going to do? How are we going to bolt these up?
They then get bolted with those bits.
The nuts, and then we use
using the tool.
The special tool. Right, so let me do these two and show you how to bolt it all up. But let me, because I think these need to be bent slightly, just to get them into a hole. So just bend it slightly like that. Just so we can get them into the hole. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, so I'm going to zoom up here and just show you. Right, so I did have to bend both of them to get them through here. So they were both sort of pushed in together.
Close.
Yeah, a bit close. So I'm going to stick one screw just on there, like that, if I can get it on.
Don't lose them, don't get any spares. Yeah,
don't lose these, because like Kirsty just said, you don't get any spares. So we're going to screw that one on, like that. And we've got one more. And like I said, you don't get, like Kirsty said, you don't get any spares of these. So do not lose them or anything like that. It's always worth trying to put this in here first and then screwing this down. No, so it was better the first time I did it. So just sort of try and screw it on as best you can, like that. And then right, so just tighten it up on there. So there we go. So don't be frightened to bend these. They, like I said, they were a bit close anyway. And then what we do is we just screw it in. So that's that bit done. So what's next?
Next is this part onto
there.
there.
Yep, using
EM screw.
EM screw. Okay. So this has got to face down, has it?
Yes.
Okay, so let's put it through here first. And then we can... I've got the sniffles. I do apologise. I've got hay fever.
Next time, cut the grass.
Yeah. So I do apologise if you hear me sniffling. Okay, and that sits just like that. So obviously that's going to be the bottom of the car, and that will be as it goes in, like so, into the chassis, because we've done those parts before those bits go in.
Yeah.
On the chassis. But that is it.
Those issues.
Put this somewhere safe. You will need this tool again, so I'm going to stick that just up there so I know where it is. Then we can tidy away all these spare screws. Like so. But that is it done for this issue. Okay, and that is it. That is it done.
Yeah.
Do you want to have a look at what I did with your help?
Yeah.
And it looks all right. It's getting there.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely. I would imagine the issue 33 is going to be this other side. So we get the two springs. And then I would imagine it'll be fitting this to the car then. Up here, so that'll become you'll be helping me, you'll be right here. Anyway, look, thank you for watching. Make sure you click like, subscribe, follow us on all our media, and follow us on the build.
Yeah,
but all we've got to say is thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the next video.
Bye.
See ya.